A quantitative research proposal, workshop model versus student-centered coaching model for professional development. In Part 1, the introduction will cover the research problem, the literature review, deficiency, significance of the study, research purpose, research question, definition of key variables, and the research expectations. Teachers are participating in a variety of professional development opportunities within both the school and the district. They participate in workshop and student-centered coaching models for professional development. However, even though there is a wealth of opportunities to participate in professional development, it seems to be ineffective in promoting change in the classroom. Literature indicates that teachers do have the need for professional development, as well as the continued technology integration for students. There is also research and literature to show that teachers are unprepared to integrate technology, and that coaching does in fact improve productivity. However, there is no comparative research to compare the most effective professional development models or to make comparisons between two or more models. This study will address gaps in the literature. In 2018-2019 school year, all teachers in the state of South Carolina will be required to fully implement South Carolina computer science and digital literacy standards. Teachers will also begin to be fully evaluated using the South Carolina Teacher Standards 4.0 rubric, which also covers the integration of technology. It is significantly necessary for teachers to receive effective professional development to support them as they integrate computer science and digital literacy standards and be prepared to be evaluated with the 4.0 rubric. The purpose of the study will be to compare the two models of professional development, the workshop model and the student-centered coaching model as developed by Diane Sweeney in Student-Centered Coaching, a guide for K-8 coaches and principals. The research question is, does the workshop model or student-centered coaching model for professional development learning have a greater impact on the frequency and effectiveness of teachers' integration of technology in the classrooms of 4th and 5th grade students at Meadow Glen Elementary School? Key variables for this study include the workshop model of professional development, a model in which teachers receive content and processes for application of technology during a short duration, mainly through a presentation by other professionals. Student-centered coaching model of professional development learning, a model in which teachers work with an instructional coach in an ongoing format to look at student data related to technology integration and achievement, set goals, and receive support from the coach through observations and reflection. Coaching models can also include modeling by the coach and observations of other professionals by the teacher, and typically include a pre-observation, observation, and post-observation cycle. Frequency of technology integration. Frequency in the study refers to the number of days and instances throughout the day in which technology is integrated into the classroom activities. Effectiveness of technology integration. Effectiveness in the study refers to the extent in which learning through professional development has an impact on technology in the classroom. Research expectations. It is expected that this will be a comparison study between the two models of professional development. It is expected that professional development will improve the frequency and effectiveness of technology integration in the classroom, and with greater frequency will be greater achievement. The methods sections covers context and participants, research design, data sources, procedure, and ethical concerns. The participants will be at Meadow Glen Elementary School in Lexington, South Carolina, and consist of 4th and 5th grade teachers. There will be a convenient sample used to pull from a group of 4th and 5th grade teachers. 4th and 5th grade teachers received Chromebooks in their classrooms to use with students to prepare them for computer science and digital literacy standards, along with statewide testing. This will be an experimental between design and follow those parameters. The independent variable is professional development, while the dependent variable is frequency and effectiveness of technology integration. There will be 2 interventions and a control group, with the interventions are the workshop model for professional development and student-centered coaching model. Frequency and effectiveness will be the data that is collected. Observational checklists will be used to document the frequency of technology integration in the classroom, and pre and post tests will be used to collect data related to the effectiveness of technology integration. At middle and elementary school, teachers will receive professional learning, which will become part of their professional learning plan. They will give informed consent to participate in the study. They will be randomly assigned to one of the two experimental groups or to the control group. After the assignment of groups, professional development will be scheduled, data will be collected, and there will be a comparison of results. There are ethical concerns related to this study. The purpose should be shared with all participants, and it should be made clear that this study is looking at the effectiveness of professional development models, not evaluating their teaching. All findings will be reported. Permission will be requested from the school and district before starting the study. And following the study, all resources and professional development opportunities will be provided for each of the groups. Pros and cons to a quantitative study for this particular type of research. There are limits to research comparing models, and so a quantitative study will give the opportunity to collect data, which has to do with the frequency and effectiveness of two different models, allowing comparison of the two different models to see how effective they are. The cons are that teachers' perceptions of the two different models and the professional development in general will not be considered in a quantitative study, but could be considered in a qualitative study. All of the elements were aligned throughout the study by making sure to focus on the participants, the procedures, the literature, and how they would apply to a quantitative study to collect information regarding the comparison of two models of professional development. Throughout this process, there was refinement with feedback from both the professor and partner. Samples and research that were used throughout the course served as exemplars when completing the quantitative study. Connections were made to the past and future research interests related to professional development and specifically the two models studied in this research. And these also connected to school needs for improvement of professional development along with professional work of individuals in the school.